What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here, and today is Friday, January 31st, 2020. And today is the last day of January for 2020. And I kind of want to wrap up this month with this video of how the first month went for me in the new year and the new decade of 2020. I just gotta say that I had a really poor start to this year. This is reason number one. I know it's been planned out for a while, but on January 1st in the new year, McJuggernuggets has left YouTube, and he is now full-time on Storyfire, which is something I don't even have. I don't do Storyfire, but he was moving for some reasons. And Psycho Dad now owns the channel. So now it's his channel. And I hope he keeps all the old stuff. Because Jesse said he's going to keep all the old stuff from the Psycho series and everything else, because they put a lot of work into that stuff. Because the Psycho series was like the good old days. Despite all the bad stuff that happened during the Psycho series. But sometimes I do go on Storyfire to watch his videos, but I don't do Storyfire. I only do YouTube and Roblox. Oh, and Facebook, but you don't need to worry about that for most of you. And number two, ever since I got into an accident with a floor tile, one of my dogs were like pushing me because I was giving them a treat, and all of a sudden I hit my left foot on the tile, and I was like running around while bleeding. And this was actually 4 days before Thanksgiving got here. I like really cut myself, and my toe started looking all purple during Christmas time, and it looked like it was about to fall out. So ever since the new year started, I've been freaking out about losing my toenail. It looked all purple, and I kept on like reacting to everything that touches it. That I needed like several bandages in the last 2 months to cover it, because I don't like looking at it. It some of the nail was a little loose, so it had to be clipped, and my dad had to clip it on Sunday the 5th, and it started like aching me, and I needed another bandage. And on that Wednesday, I was like limping in school, like worrying that it's gonna come off, and I wasn't able to walk too fast because I was so worried about what was gonna happen. Because this happened to me as a 4-year-old. like 2 years after I moved into Long Island. I like woke up at 2 in the morning and I lost my big toe, which hurted as heck, and I had to wake up my parents to get a bandage. And it was on the same foot. The reason, and also I was limping because of all that stuff. I was freaking out because I had a bad back flash. I mean flashback. Sorry, I had the word flashback mixed up because I thought I said the word flash before I said back. I've been worrying about this because of my flashback. My hard flashback that never left my head since. I'm just not over that flashback. And one day during midterm week, the bandage came off after being on for 2 weeks because it was getting old and stuff. And I sort of had a brand new toenail, but it started like coming loose Wednesday night. So now it has another bandage, and I'm still very scared right now. Oh, and number three, I had to postpone my Monticello trip, which is Cartwright, which you guys are all witness about. I was supposed to leave on January 16th, but my brothers had midterms, so I postponed it till further notice. I didn't have a choice. I didn't want my brothers missing the midterm. And it's now the end of the second quarter, and I'm like entering the third quarter now. Well, I'm in this month. I was entering the third quarter. So we're in the third quarter, and we're 5 months away from ending the school year for 2019 and 20. At least postponing the trip helps a little bit because it's not going to be so cold by then. Because right now it's really cold in Monticello. Just like how it gets really cold here in New York. But Monticello, in upstate, it's worse. It's even worse than Great Wolf and Scott Run, with all the temperatures in January. It could be in the teens for like 5 days sometimes over there in Monticello. And Fort. Just like for the last 2 years, the Rangers are still rebuilding. I'm still not expecting them to make the playoffs, so that could be another reason why this start to the brand new year isn't really working out. And one of the reasons could be the Rangers missing the playoffs for the third year in a row. They still have a losing record for this month. But if they beat Detroit tonight, it'll be possibly even. But I still don't expect them to make the playoffs this year. 2020 might be the year they finally strike back. But for right now, they're still a young team and they're still rebuilding. I just don't want another bad year. after 2 years. I had something good going in 2019, and now everything is changing for me this year. So, I don't, I just don't want a bad year. I should be lucky I'm still going to Monticello though, but I don't know when. We're going there just to try it out to see if it will be more fun than Great Wolf. I think it'll be way more fun than Great Wolf. But it's just a new place. It like opened up in like 2019. And we just like booked it in November. And we rebooked it on January 14th. 6 years after my first ever Great Wolf Lodge trip. And I'm still a little disappointed that McJuggernuggets left YouTube. But he's right where he wants to be on Storyfire. But he's not happy with the fact that Jeffrey and Psycho Dad are using his channel, and Psycho Dad now owns the channel, so Jesse's not really that happy about it. Just because he put work into that channel, like, ever since I was in kindergarten in late 2006. And that was just 2.5 years. It was like roughly 2 years after I moved into Long Island, which was 2006. I had a lot of memories in 2006, but I didn't know who the heck McJuggernuggets was because I wasn't really that old enough for YouTube. I didn't discover YouTube until 2007. That's an interesting fact, by the way. Even though it's been out for like only 15 years. It'll be 15 years this February. We were celebrating the 10th anniversary in 2015. Like 3 months before I got my original channel. But right now, this is just a video of how 2020 is working out for me, and it hasn't been that great for me. I've just been going through a lot lately with what's been happening to me. I know they sound like lame reasons to hate a year, but I just don't like these reasons. Oh, and one more thing. This is the main reason right now. We lost Kobe Bryant and his daughter in a helicopter crash last Sunday in LA. And everyone's so sad about that. For those who watch basketball, but I don't watch basketball because the Knicks are still garbage. And they're like too disgusting to watch. That I would only watch the Rangers games during the winter. And I stay with hockey than basketball. And it looks like the video's almost 15 minutes up. So I guess that's it. These are the reasons why 2020 is not really working out, and this is just a month wrap up. So I guess that's it. Bye. Don't forget to keep it frigid.